All right, all right, all right. Real quick, real quick. I'm still waiting on the fellas. You know, we got some tardy individuals. It's all good though. It's all good. Real quick, while we're waiting on the other fellas to hop on the stream, if anyone has any questions, put a Q in the chat, and I'll get to your question while we wait for the rest of the fellas and shit. All right, real quick. Shout out to June Sports, Dukalux, Monogamous Player was good. The Super Vic Show, what up? Unique 79 as always. Who else up in here? J98 was good, fam. AJ Leno. Again, we're just waiting on the fellas to get up in here. G Dog UK was good, was good. What up? What up?
What's going on, Megan?
Good, then what's up, player? Can you hear me?
Yep.
My voice, I'm sick as fuck, man. My voice. Real quick, we're just waiting on Miles and Jay Roman.
All right.
E3, what is it? E365 was good with you. Batman, Phoenix Miles, Renee Red, how you doing? All Mike One, that's a new name. All right. Again, we're just waiting on the rest of the fellas to get up in here. While myself and Mr. Justin's in here, if y'all got some questions, man, put a Q in the chat. You know what I'm saying? We'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll start the show when the other gentlemen hop on. All right, real quick. And as y'all see the title, never allow women to dictate what you do with your dick. Now, I'm going to show a video clip, and I'm also going to talk about a consultation that I had. So the guy, when I start talking about it, you're going to know it's you. You're going to remain anonymous, but I got to use you as an example because I got to bring it all together because it goes with the title. Never allow women to dictate what you do with your dick. And let me just say this, gentlemen. This is not so much about women as it is about you. Okay, here we go. You good, brother?
Hey, what's up, man? Pardon me.
What's up, Miles?
What's up, Justin? Zag, what up? I like
What's
that.
up? What's good? What's
Hey,
good?
is that YouTube friendly right there?
What's that?
Well, there's no butt crack.
Okay, all right.
Yep, everything's covered.
That's dope though. That's some dope shit right there.
I like it. I like it. I'm just
like that shit.
Yeah, the thumbs make you think something's there, but it's not. That's just the thumbs.
the thumbs. Yeah, that shit is fire. Yep.
Antonio Wing Chung, Walking His Ways Impact Voice podcast. Shout out to him. I believe I'm going to be on this joint June 27th on the Facebook side of things. So y'all come through and fuck with him.
All right, cool.
All right. So before we get into this, gentlemen, do y'all got anything y'all want to plug?
Well, of course. I'll tell y'all about the Masculine Identity soap right there. Make sure y'all get with the soap, man. And right now, if y'all go to my Instagram, go to Miles in the Game on Instagram, hit the link in the bio. The first link will get you 25% off on the soap for it's a Father's Day sale. So the sale is running 25% off until June 18th for Father's Day. So get yourself a bar of soap, get your pops a bar of soap. And also, everybody on this panel right here, right now, is going to be in Vegas, man. So get your tickets. Man, get your tickets. So everybody's going to be in Vegas. These two guys are going to be in the house. They are guests of honor. You will be able to meet them, and even Jay Roman coming through. He will be in the house, guest of honor. So y'all could meet these guys, chop up game, and make it happen. So, and listen, we got King Dre on the docket to speak as a keynote speaker, man. So if you guys, I know a good amount of you guys know King Dre, man. And if you know King Dre, he spits that fire game. He's super TikTok famous. He got a few million followers on TikTok. So make sure you guys come to Vegas, man. September 3rd. The link is right there, eventbrite.com. Go get your tickets, man. It is what it is. Appreciate you once again, Zag. Shout out to Justin. Shout out to Jay Roman in the chat. Let's go.
Okay, let me put this in the chat real quick, and then I'll hop right back on and give me a second. Yeah, I got to forget my voice, man. I'm sick. Okay, real quick.
You want me to turn on the phones yet? Or
Yeah. Go ahead and do that.
All right.
Matter of fact, let me go ahead and put that in the joint too. Where's it at? Okay, right there. All right. So, as I was telling Justin, I'm gonna play this clip. We can all give our commentary on it, and I'm gonna tell this brief story about a consultation that I had to bring everything together. Because the clip and this consultation I had, it kind of goes together with the title. But let's go ahead and get with this clip, and then I'm gonna go ahead and we'll go ahead and talk about it.
The second reason why you withhold sex until the time that I'm going to tell you is because waiting, number two, waiting reveals the true person. You see, anybody can masquerade for a minute. Anybody can masquerade for a small period of time. But I always tell you, you want to know what a man really thinks about you, where he wants to go in the relationship. What I want you to do is I want you to wait, and I'm going to tell you how long to wait right now. Okay, so you wait until he reveals himself. I did not say he would not want to have sex with you, because that's the way men are wired. I didn't say that. I said he's willing to wait for it. If he's really into you, he's willing to wait on it. So,
okay. For anyone that's horrible advice. That's horrible advice.
That voice sound like a preacher.
Yeah,
that preacher voice.
He said something. He said, withhold sex until he reveals to you. See, men, and this is where leadership comes in. Because you're supposed to be revealing your true intent from the very beginning anyway. You know what I'm saying? So what people have to understand, a lot of times when women withhold sex, that's a form of manipulation. It's also a form of them trying to seize control of the situation.
Mm.
Right? So what happens is a lot of times women want to wrestle control away. And the problem with that, if you're dealing with some simp, lame dude, he might let you roll like that. But when you're dealing with a masculine man who's about his business and who has options, the fact that you are trying to seize control of the dynamic or control the interaction with sex, what that tells me, this is what that tells me about you, is that you have a problem being submissive. Okay? That's what that tells me about you. It also tells me that if I allow you to do that, later on, when we get into a relationship, there's going to be constant issues of us always butting heads where you want to be in control of shit. You know what I'm saying? And what women have to understand, if you're dealing with a man you really like and you see value in that man, you have to relinquish that need to want to control shit and using access to your body sexually to do so. Y'all got it.
Yeah, man. Honestly, if you're in that position, she doesn't really even want you anyways. Like that's really what it comes down to. Like if there's any kind of that like withholding, like I'm not sure, or playing any kind of a thing that can be even interpreted as a game, she's really not that interested. She might be like kind of interested, but it's not that burning desire, right? And if it's not there, if you just even sense that a little bit, just go on about your business, you know. Just forget the situation, right? Because that's going to cause you to extend. And then once you extend, that's when you have a manipulation, right? So it's like if anybody's like tried like Greco-Roman wrestling or jiu-jitsu or anything along those lines, or even boxing, right? Whenever you put something out, right? You grab a lapel, you grab a wrist, or you fire a cross or a jab, that extension leaves an opening. Right? Anytime you attack, you actually are always leaving something open. And
Right.
so when you are doing that, you're reaching, right? You're reaching for something, and
Right.
that's when they can grab you, throw you, counter your punch or whatever.
Yeah.
So just be mindful of that sort of thing. Really, your position should be a place of invitation, right? And then she comes to you with her desire. And then at that point, that's when you can weave it. And if you feel like making her wait, then you make her wait. If you feel like hitting right then and there, you hit right then and there. And it becomes up to you to guide that energy that comes your way, right?
Let me say this real quick. You said something very profound. I want people to go back and listen to what he said just a few seconds ago. Basically what he's saying is, if you're dealing with a woman and you know you can hit, but you choose to wait, right? And that's actually some grown man shit where she's basically letting you know you can have this anytime you want. And you be like, I know, girl, I know, but look, I ain't even worry about that shit right now. So you're choosing to wait. As the man, you never wait on a woman. If she's waiting on you, but both of you guys understand that there's mutual sexual attraction, you're just choosing not to hit it right now, that's completely different than a woman basically telling you, if you want to deal with me, you got to prove to me that you're worthy of this box. You got it. No.
Right. I'll say number one, if the woman is making you do anything, you've already lost. I don't believe in following a female in any type, form, or fashion at all. Like, there's no fucking exceptions. I'm not saying a woman can't provide input and information to allow me to make a better decision, but I don't believe in directly following a female in any fucking form or fashion. I mean,
I don't even follow women on social media.
Exactly.
Even my girl.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? The one job that I had in corporate America where a female was my supervisor, I remember yelling at her one fucking day. I straight up yelled at her one day, and everybody in the fucking department was looking at me like I was crazy. But even she realized why I had to fucking yell at her. You see what I'm saying? And I ended up quitting that job some months later after I fucking yelled at her. Because she was, and I'll just say this real quick. She was, her management skill was very emotional. You understand? And that's the part of it but that's a whole nother conversation. But if a woman is making you wait, that means she's leading the situation. Therefore, you've already lost. So that's done. You understand? Now, what I think people fuck up with when it comes to sex is that people use sex for something other than what it is. Okay? Because if a woman is making you wait, that means she's using sex as a tool to see how interested you are in her. Now, you can say that and it sounds like it makes sense, but there are women that I've met that I've been interested in them for other reasons, and I don't even find them attractive sexually. So there's a disconnect with that, because you trying to hold out to when we smash because you're trying to figure out if I like you. See, the thing is, if you trying to be my woman, sexual compatibility is high on the list. I can't be your fucking man if I'm not sexually compatible with you. So I need to fuck you as early as possible to make sure that we got that covered. And then we can move on to then see if we get along socially. Because if I'm going to spend time with you socially, that's because I want to spend time with you socially. If I want to have sex with you, that's because I want to have sex with you. It's two different fucking things. I hate to see these fucking guys, these I don't even want to say any terms because I don't want to get anybody mad, but I hate to see guys like this who want to tell women, oh, well, you need to hold out and you need to do this and you need to, no. Sex is sex. Sexual compatibility is sexual compatibility. Social compatibility is social compatibility. Intellectual compatibility is intellectual compatibility. Business compatibility is business compatibility. Everything is what the fuck it is. As soon as I start trying to use one thing to dictate the outcome of the other thing, I'm being disingenuous. And
Facts,
it's over. It's over from that fucking point. That means you're the type of woman, you have no fucking confidence in your social compatibility. Because you know every man wants to fuck you, so you want to use sex to try to force social compatibility. Because you know your fucking personality ain't shit. When I see shit like this, and it's sad because so many women are gonna listen to this fucking man with his Southern Baptist pastor cadence and fucking lap it up like a thirsty dog in the desert, bro. And they're gonna listen to this bullshit, and then they're gonna let good man after good man after compatible man after compatible man pass them by, because a man who is about his business is not gonna wait. Because a man who's about his business knows what I know. And if you ain't trying to fuck early on so I can make sure we're sexually compatible, we're not going to do anything, because I already know you're doing this shit. Listen to some dude because you have no confidence in the different sides of you that I need to get to learn. Can't stand that shit, bro.
Jay Roman, go ahead. Because I got some shit I want to say, but Jay Roman, go ahead, fam.
Yeah, first is my mic okay?
Yeah, you straight. You good.
Okay.
It sounds good. Yeah.
Okay. So, I just hate bad advice, and I always thought this was bad advice, even when Steve Harvey said it way back in the years. It doesn't work. It doesn't work in any sort of situation, right? In any sort of mindset that a guy is in, it doesn't work, because if I was the type of dude that had a roster and you want to make me wait, well, it doesn't mean anything to me, because I'll just move on to the next one and check back in later on with you until this waiting period is over with. So all you're doing is delaying the inevitable, point blank.
Exactly.
Then on top of that, if I was serious, then you just told me that you were about game, that your whole thing is not about our connection or how we vibe together. It's more about this checklist. And if you got that on the checklist and you got something else, so it's really not about me. It's about these boxes that you are checking, going down the line with our relationship, which really is not about the person. It's about a cookie cutter program that you got, right? So just like we all know, like some ladies, they want the wedding, but they don't understand the work it takes in the marriage, right? And that's because they check these boxes, but not really being compatible with the person. And I feel like it's the same thing when you start checking these boxes, like, okay, he waited for me for 6 months. Check. Does he do this? Check. It's all these checks and not really the connection, like Miles was saying, with the person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, real quick.
Yeah,
Mr. Emmanuel with the $49.99 salute to the panel. We got Mr. BBL Buster. That's why gorgeous women are the easiest to hit. I don't even, let me say something about the way women look. I don't even really focus and fixate on all of that, right? They know they got it going on, and man, not gonna leave. They're already secure. No, actually, some of the most attractive women are the most insecure ones.
They're more insecure.
Don't get that twisted. Yeah. So let me say this, and I want women to understand something. If you're saying I'm willing to show you my non-sexual side and allow for you to get to know that, but I'm gonna withhold my sexual side. I'm gonna withhold my sexuality from you. And depending on how well you perform, taking me out on dates, talking to me on the phone, dealing with me non-sexually, you might get this ass. Okay, what you're showing me is that the best you have to offer is sex. Because you're literally saving the quote unquote best for last. I have no interest in a woman that thinks the best thing she has to offer is sex. But also, this and guys, y'all need to start looking at shit differently, because the unmitigated gall, the audacity of a woman to be dealing with you tells you, I don't want to have sex, I want to get to know you, and not even offer to take you out on dates. Because this is what I would ask women: where's the incentive to spend time with your goofy ass non-sexually? Where's the incentive? Because if you were really worried about getting to know a guy and you wanted to make sure he wasn't going to use you for sex, all right, cool. Invite that nigga over to your house for dinner and cook him a 3-course meal and show him why he should be fucking with you, right? Call him up, invite him out on your dime. Hashtag her debit card works too. Hashtag if she paying, she staying. What about you is likable enough for a guy to basically say, I want to fuck, but damn, she don't want to, so I'm going to wait, and then I'm going to take her out on 3, 4, 5 dates. I'm going to talk to her on the phone all goddamn day. What's so special about you where you got the audacity to think you got it like that with niggas? Y'all got it, man.
Right. Nah, real shit, man. Real shit. Like if it's really about us getting to understand our social compatibility or our intellectual compatibility, where the women at that's gonna suggest, hey, let's go to the museum. Hey, let's check out this exhibit. Hey, let's go this art gallery. Let's see if we're actually socially or intellectually compatible. What about that? No, all you doing is holding out on the sex. While the man is taking you on date after, and shout out to those dudes, because man, gentlemen, the bottom line is to focus on what the fuck you want. Focus on what you want. You understand? Because look, a simp is even lower than a woman with no soul. You understand what I'm saying? And I'll say, and the reason why I'll say that is because
very selfish.
At least the woman is she's motivated by her own survival. So she's going after her own welfare. She's thinking of herself. The man who is a simp, who's actually going on date after date after date, is doing it for her. He thinks he's doing it for himself, but he's doing it for her.
Well, it goes even deeper than that, Miles.
Yeah, go ahead,
Yeah,
Jeff.
All right, real
it
quick,
goes
Justin.
even. Yeah, go ahead.
Rickster with the $5. Salute to the guys on the panel. Love this topic. Have an amazing weekend. All right,
Thank you,
let's
Rickster. I was gonna say that it goes deeper than that. That
Yeah.
He is even doing it for himself because he's doing it for the emotional verification that he gets from appearing like he's doing it for her. Right. So when a simp acts in the way of like, oh, let me do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, and he's extending himself, right? That's him actually looking for means to get that drug of validation from her when she accepts his dinner, when she accepts his trip, when she accepts his gifts, whatever he's offering, whatever he's extending. That's really him looking to her, that saying, you're okay, you're approved by me, I like you, right? And but it's fucked up because it's a setup. It's like he's setting himself up. Right. And the problem is with nice guys or simps or whatever you want to call them, is that most of them don't know that they're doing this to themselves. And they're basically drinking their own Kool-Aid, and they're like, nah, I'm really a good guy. I'm really doing this for her. And they don't understand that there's a layer underneath that they're operating from that's completely selfish. Right. It has nothing to do with her. Her could be any woman that strikes his fancy. Right? Has nothing to do with her as an individual. It has to do with creating a system such that he gets a drug hit from that situation. And it's really fucking low. Like these guys are awful.
Okay, let me say this real quick. The call-in line is open, 919-647-9392. So let me tell this story about this consultation so it can really hit home with the title. Let me plug the joint. Never allow women to dictate what you do with your dick. So there's a young guy, right? He's in the early 20s, recently graduated from college. We did a few consultations, right? And I always ask guys what they want. What do you want? What are you looking for, right? And I tailor the advice based on what it is they desire, right? So he's always told me his desire was to date casually and deal with multiple women. And then at some point when he gets older, he will explore the possibility of being married. Cool. I'm going to give you advice in and around what you just said, right? So last month, he calls me up. As soon as we get on the phone, we're doing a consultation, he again reiterates his desire to date casually and deal with multiple women. Then he goes on to tell me about this young lady he had been dealing with for 3 weeks. So he explains to me that this woman has been in his physical presence at least 2 or 3 times, right? And that he attempted to have sex with her, but she stalled him out. He was trying to take off her shirt. She's like, no, I don't want to have sex yet, right? So he's asking my advice. My advice to him was leave her alone. Because once you already tried to have sex, or once you verbalize your desire to, and a woman basically says, I'm not consenting to that, you got to leave her alone, right? So then, I got to forget my voice and shit. So then he goes on to tell me, he's like, that ain't it. And I'm like, all right, what's going on? So then he goes on to tell me that he had a conversation with her about the fact that he will be entertaining multiple women. And she tells them this. Now, bear in mind, they known each other for 3 weeks. He tried to fuck. She won't let him fuck. So then she tells him this. I got a problem with you seeing multiple women. I don't feel comfortable with you seeing other women. So then I tell him, oh, you really got to stop fucking with her now. You really got to stop fucking. So this is what he does. He doesn't like the advice. I'm like, that's the realest advice you're going to get. He doesn't like the advice, so he gives me pushback. Now, at the beginning of the call, he reiterated his desire to date multiple women. 5 minutes into the call, he starts changing his mind because he doesn't like my advice. So he says, you know, maybe only dating her isn't such a bad idea. And I'm like, you motherfucking God. I'm like, bro. So true story, I swear to God, I ain't making this shit up. So when I say never allow women to dictate what you do with your dick, imagine you're dating a chick who won't let you fuck, but tries to tell you she don't like the fact that you're dating other women. She's not only controlling the sex, but she's trying to tell you what to do with your dick. Hell no. Go ahead, fam. Go ahead.
This is exactly what I mean when I say that real men sacrifice and the average male compromises. Because just like you said, Kay, at the beginning of the call, I want to deal with multiple chicks. Now, a man who is about his business, a man works in black and white, right? He's like, well, either I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I'm gonna deal with the consequences of my choice, period. So if I want to deal with multiple chicks, then I'm gonna have to deal with, dealing with probably the average woman telling me, well, I don't like that, so on and so forth. So that might reduce the number of women that I might be able to get into my fuck circle, whatever you want to call it, my roster, my rotation, whatever, right? Or maybe not necessarily reduce the number, but it's going to increase the amount of work that I got to do to find the women who I can bring into my roster, into my circle, my rotation. Fine. But a man looks at that and says, well, it's black and white. If I choose to do this, then I'm going to have to put in the work. Fine. But it's the bitch ass average male that compromises from the beginning of the call to the end of the call. Well, maybe it might not be so bad just messing with her. What? Yo, you flexible ass punk. Yo, I can't.
Bro.
Listen. Somebody, guys. And I'm going to tell y'all, before the end of the year, my consultation prices is going up because a lot of y'all motherfuckers, y'all schedule these consultations as if you truly want my advice. You just want somebody to validate your stupid fucking choices in life.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? I don't play. Look, let me tell y'all, damn near the same way y'all hear me talking on these fucking lives is damn near the same way that I talk on my fucking consultations. I punch these motherfuckers in the chest because you calling me to talk to me, paying the money to me. You know who you called. You know who you paid the fucking money to. And you want to call in and try to compromise the shit or try to push back. This is how weak a lot of dudes are when it comes to pussy. And it's so fucking sad.
Mm.
Bro, Miles, check this out. Because I told him, I said, you don't know what the fuck you want. I said, you're too indecisive and there's nothing consistent about what you're about what you're doing. So he says this to me. He says, yeah, man. So when I call her and tell her that I changed my mind, I don't want to date multiple chicks, she probably gonna think the same thing. And I said, look, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. I said, you're not ready for it. You're not ready for advice. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you didn't call me up to get good advice. You called me up to say something magical where you can still stay on this journey of fucking with the goofy chick. You know what I'm saying? I just want guys to understand.
In the moment.
To me, I would feel away if I'm dealing with a chick and I try to fuck and then she got a problem with me dating other chicks. How dare you put the shackles on my dick? That's my shit. You know what I'm saying? So you telling me I don't want your dick and I don't want you to give it to other women either. Bro, the unmitigated gall, the audacity. And my thing is, you should have bounced. Leave these chicks alone. Let them go fuck with another dude who's a sucker. Thanks. Gentlemen, you have to have a source of pride where you don't allow yourself to get. She's playing with them. And let me just say this real quick before I pass it back to you guys. I bet you right now, if you took 100 dudes that have sexless marriages or sexless relationships and you sat them down and you asked them this question, say, man, let me ask you a question. When y'all first met, how long did it take you to hit? I bet you they're going to say it took weeks, it took months. I bet you they're going to say that. And you guys wonder why when you end up in a relationship and the chick ain't fucking you for weeks and then you go to her, hey, baby, what's up, man? I ain't busted a nut in like 3 weeks. And she tells you, I don't feel like you're servicing my emotions. I feel ignored in a relationship. I need you to take me out more. I need you to be more romantic. And what your dumb ass don't realize, the reason why she's doing that is because you let her do it in the beginning.
Emotional.
In the beginning. So you set the precedent that you will wait for sex. So I promise you niggas, 9 times out of 10, exceptions aside, get into a relationship with a woman who makes you wait 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month or two. I promise you, in your relationship, there's going to be bouts that go on that long where you ain't fucking. I promise you.
Yep.
Y'all got it.
No, Zach, I just had a question for you. What did he say that he said it in the moment she said that?
Say that again. Sorry.
What did he say that she said in the moment she
nothing.
said that? What did he say to her?
He didn't respond. He called me for consultation right after that. basically to get a clue on how to respond to it.
Oh my.
So he never even responded to her saying that.
How old is this person, real quick?
He was like 22, 23, just graduated from college.
Yeah, he's young. But see, you know, here's the thing. The most useful tool that a man can have in his life is a hatchet, right? If you never used a hatchet, they are vicious tools and probably really dangerous weapons, right? You can lop off an arm with just a single stroke with a hatchet, right? It's got a really good weight to it. You got to have this in your mind as a man, right? And this is what allows you to do the things that you want to do, right? You can use a hatchet on your own emotions. You can use your hatchet on a woman's behavior. You can use a hatchet on anything that happens in your life that is not going the way that you want it to go, right? And that's internal and external. Now, check this out. In order to use it, you have to have zero doubt and 100% faith in yourself, right? And you also, just like with stocks or Bitcoin or whatever, or gambling, whatever you put in, you have to be willing to lose.
Yes.
Without emotional, backlash, right? So you put in ends and whatever that is with that woman, you have to be willing to cut her off and not feel any kind of way about it. Right. And this is, but check this out. If you're looking to sex, and I think Lucario was talking about this recently, where guys are using sex to get emotional things, not just plain old sex, right? Yep. So if you're going after sex tied with emotions, you're going to be really reticent to use that hatchet if you even know you have one that you can use. Right? You're going to be so scared to cut her off because she says, I don't want you to be with more than one woman, or I don't want you to do this, or whatever. You know, it doesn't have to be a roster thing. But if you have this emotional tie, that means she can then manipulate that emotion because that's her world. That's where she is master. And we are not. That's why we deal with shit in black and white. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you jump into that by that tether, right? There's a little tether between the act and your emotions, and then she can go down that tether and get into you and start manipulating how you move based on that tiny little thread that enters you, and that taps into your emotions, right? So if you have more control with that, then you can dictate things how you want them to go, and then you can easily cut things off at a moment's notice, right? But you can't have any fear about it, not one drop. You know, and at that point, that's when you can still have sex, but not be affected by it. Like the first night that my girl and I got together, there was a lot of energy, a lot of tension or whatever. And I was sitting on her couch, we're drinking a glass of wine. And I said, I'm not here for sex, but you're getting fucked tonight. Right.
Yes.
And that's because I wasn't desiring sex from her. It was to complete an act, right? It was to complete an act that I knew had a purpose. There's going to be waves, you know, like when you drop a pebble in the water, it's going to create those waves, right? Because I was creating those waves with other pebbles in other areas where we were communicating, interacting. That's just another pebble, right? I'm not there for the waves. I'm there to create them.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Justin, my man. Let's just give appreciation for the game. You know what I'm saying? Whatever spirit got up inside you just now and made you say all that. Appreciate it, brother. Now, and I told men this before. I'm like, if you see, as a man, you lead, and this is what I'm talking about when we talk about leadership. A lot of guys is not gonna. These 22-year-olds, and not to say nothing bad about y'all. Y'all here to learn. Y'all are here to learn, okay? So understand, I'm saying this out of love, and I'm saying this because understand that it's gonna take you some time to really get to what we're talking about. But I didn't come here for sex, but you're getting fucked tonight. Listen, guys, there are times that I look at this because everything that I do with my women is scheduled, and I say to myself, damn, I'm gonna have to fuck her. I have to have sex this many times this week. So I have to plan and say, well, depending on when I'm seeing my main joint, I might have to hold back the nut so I could save the nut for the main. Because with me, every time I see my woman, sex has to happen. A motherfucker like me, a sexless marriage is look, I know they say never, but the day that my woman tells me some shit like, "Oh, I'm tired," the relationship is over. Are you? Because it's all about leadership. It's not just about a lot of you guys are fucking just because you're horny. No, there are times when you gotta fuck your woman just to keep the consistency of the fucking relationship.
It makes their heads run straight.
Yes,
A good dicking will allow a woman to think straight. Right? When a woman hasn't been fucked in a while, they go crazy, man.
Listen, if you know what I'm talking about, and you go see a chick and spend a certain amount of time with her, and she, hold on, 687, hold on 1 second. You go spend time with your chick, and every time you've ever seen her, you've always had sex, and then one time you go spend some time with your chick, and I'm talking about you in the house where you got the opportunity to do it too. I'm not talking about you run into her somewhere, or maybe y'all just meet real quick for coffee or something like that. No, I'm talking about you spent time at the house intimately by yourselves, and there's opportunity, and you don't fuck your woman. There's gonna be a part of her that's like it's gonna be all right. You know the Pavlov's, I think it's Pavlov's
dog.
Yeah. Wait, they ring the bell. And then they give him a treat, ring the bell, give him a treat, ring the bell, give him a treat. And then when they ring the bell and they didn't give him a treat, the dog started to salivate.
Yeah.
That's what happens to your woman. So again, it's like this. Just like how Kerry was talking, K-Zag was talking in the beginning about if you start off with your woman where you go on date after date after date after date without fucking, later on you're going to have a sexless marriage. But if you make sure that with the leadership and the way that you design your relationship where every time you meet, you have sex, there are going to be times where you be like, damn, I ain't even horny like that, but I got to give it some dick because
Yeah.
you listen, bro, it's crazy.
Well, that
I'm gonna get to the call.
Okay, no, just real quick.
Yeah.
And also sex is a stress reliever. Your woman might be stressed that day. You might be like, come here, let me go ahead and take care of you. Lay down. I got you. And then, like you said, Justin, right after a good dicking, super relaxed. She's not as tense as she was earlier. So you do, as a leader, you do have to provide your woman with a vaginal massage every now and again.
Therapy, real shit.
Yes, Daddy.
All right, so we got 678. You're on live with the Manhood is a Skill Set show. What's up?
Easy Folsom, today's my birthday. I donate $5.
Yeah,
Miles.
Wait, yesterday was your birthday. Which day is your birthday?
Every day is a birthday for Efosa.
I told you yesterday that tomorrow was my birthday. I told you that.
Yesterday you said tomorrow. Okay, yeah. Sometimes I'm hard of hearing over the phone. Appreciate you, man. But happy birthday since this is your official birthday.
Happy New Year.
Happy birthday, fam. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, bro. So what's on your mind, brother?
So I got a question. So, I'm into the girl. She's really attractive. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's
yeah.
Does she have an Audi belly button? Does she have a belly button like
that
you
belly
like?
button?
Yeah.
She
But
does.
here's the thing about Audi belly buttons. He had to look the same way. I don't like any Audi. I like Audi that look the same way.
Okay, gotcha.
And the Audi is my type of Audi I like.
Oh, nice. Real good. That's good. So what's up? You met the girl. She's attractive. So what's the question?
It's the problem. It's like she is very, very annoying. Like I'm so, like pretty annoying. Like
You say annoying?
Yeah, she's annoying. All right. So what's so annoying about her?
she just talk goofy. You know what I'm saying?
She talks goofy.
Is this a prank call?
Well, Efosa, you're gonna find that a lot of women are annoying, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Efosa is well known. He calls into Miles and Lucario's joints all the time.
I hear him a lot.
Efosa.
Okay.
All right, so Efosa, so what's your real question? She's annoying, but so what's your question?
I want to smash, but like, it's okay to like the girl, even though she's annoying.
Efosa.
How is she annoying? Is there behavior or how she's talking?
I'm saying that the way she talks, she is goofy. Like she talks, like the way she talks goofy. Had that high pitched voice. She talks goofy.
Oh, her voice is goofy.
Then you should have been put a dick in her mouth then to keep her quiet.
Oh, I was thinking
What
a
you
ball
waiting
gag.
Well, yeah. so Efosa, why not instruct her to hang out with you in silence? And how come you didn't have sex yet, Efosa?
I just met her yesterday.
You just met her yesterday. Oh,
Damn,
so
she that annoying already?
She can't be that annoying. I mean,
Damn.
come on, man. Where did you meet her? Where did you meet her? Where did you meet her?
We were Insta date.
Oh, where did you meet her though? Where?
It's Starbucks over there. And then Starbucks, I'm in there, and I'm
Starbucks.
there, and
Okay.
we went on dinner with there. Starbucks.
Okay. So you saw her at the Starbucks, and then you went up and approached her and met with her.
Yes. And
Okay.
It's Insta date.
And then you had an Insta date. So yeah, you bought her some coffee, or you had some coffee together.
Yeah, I bought some coffee.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay. Now,
Wait,
okay, real quick.
Okay,
I just want to say this real quick. My man Efosa is on the spectrum. He's going out, meeting women, and having Insta dates. What's your excuse? All right, go ahead,
No
Justin.
excuses. I'm just wondering where in that Insta date did you find out that she has an Audi?
No. She has no. She wear a shirt that shows her.
Oh, okay. It was cut. It was showing it. All right.
Yeah,
gotcha,
she had a
gotcha.
crop top. She had a crop top shirt. So Efosa, listen. The thing is, you have to initiate activities where she doesn't have to talk too much. You understand? So that means when you set up the next date, it's like it's all just making out and fucking. You get what I'm saying? So she don't have to say too much, unless she's gonna be screaming out for Jesus while you're having sex with her. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Take her to the library.
Right.
That's your Netflix and chill, buddy.
Yeah, but Efosa, focus on leading the interaction, and do activities where she doesn't have to talk. And again, the fact that you already had an Insta date, this means that the next time y'all meet up, it's time to have sex. So there shouldn't be much talking anyway.
And what you could do, Efosa, you could take her to one of those adult sex shops and get a ball gag like Justin said. And then, while y'all having sex, if you don't want to hear her say nothing goofy, just put that shit in her mouth.
Mhm.
Right.
I do that to my girl all the time. When I don't want to hear her voice, I just put a ball gag in her mouth.
See, there you go.
Yes, Daddy.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
And not only that, when you got her in the sex shop, that's a good way to get into that conversation.
Yeah.
And you know what, Efosa, you got to be smooth with it too. You don't tell a girl, you don't say to a girl, hey, your voice and the way you talk is annoying. You know what you say? You say to her, you know what? I would love to hear how your voice sounds screaming out in ecstasy while I'm fucking the shit out of you. That's what you say. You understand? I want to hear how your voice sounds when you're moaning while I finger pop you. You know what I'm saying? When I feel how wet that pussy is with my fingers and I start stroking that G-spot. Say things like that. So she's not focused on talking. She's focused on moaning and doing other things. You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be smooth. All right. Don't say, oh man, you're annoying. Don't say that. Just be like, hey, I would like to hear how your voice would sound if we were doing this instead of just talking.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Good luck with that, man.
Hey,
All
man,
right,
happy
Efosa.
birthday to you, Efosa. We appreciate you for always being a part of the audience and calling in and donating. And yeah, man, happy New Year. Happy personal New Year to you. And yeah, appreciate you, man. Have a good weekend and be safe.
Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, man. Take it easy. All right, guys, call in if you want, 919-647-9392. Don't be scared. We're here to help. But if you call in on some bullshit, we'll address it and help you on in that way, too. Yeah, man. So never allow a woman to dictate what. See, shout out to Zion Williamson, too, right? because he's on some bullshit. I don't see, there are men who allow women to dictate what they do with the dick, and then there's also men who have no control of what they do with their dick. You see what I'm saying? And Zion, and shit. Man, I can't even tell which one is worse half the time. But I think self-control is self-control for a man is super important, man. But we got 347. You're on live with the Manhood is a Skill Set Show. Name, age, city. What's up? 347.
What's up? Is D Money.
D Money, what's going on, man?
I got the soap. Yo, that shit fire.
Oh shit, D Money got the soap. Oh shit, good for you, brother.
Real quick, Dave G with the 5 for the Jellyback Ninjas. All right.
All right. Hey, D Money, appreciate you for copping the soap, brother. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Hey, did you get a bar of soap for your father?
Nah, that nigga in Jamaica.
Oh yeah, he in Jamaica, right? I forgot. Cause then you would have to fucking pay extra to ship it to him and all that bullshit. I got you.
But then he said he going to Jamaica sometime this summer. He can get the soap and just take it to him on the plane.
No, I'm gonna get more.
Yeah. Get another one and bring it with. Matter of fact, get a few because I know people in Jamaica.
Get it now before the discount's over.
I come from Jamaica. Yeah, facts. Right now we running
another one next week.
We running a 25% sale. Y'all can get 25% off for the Father's Day sale of the Masculine Identity soap. Just go to Miles in the Game on Instagram.
I didn't even know that. I got my soap like a week before this discount.
Yeah, sorry, man. But D Money, what's the question, brother? What's going on with you?
No, it's not a question. It was like, all right, last week I was messing with some girl, and I was telling her like, yo, I'm gonna fuck out of girls too, and she was trying to shame me like pussy's not a reward. She was saying some shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck?
Wait. You said she was trying to shame you?
Yeah, she was saying like pussy's not a reward, and I'm like, what the fuck? She was crazy. Like,
wait, she said pussy. She said pussy's not a reward.
It's not.
Yeah, because I tell her I want to fuck out of girls too.
Okay, well, she's right. Pussy's not a reward.
But
yeah, I know that, but she tried to shame me. Like,
no. Hold on. I don't really get. There's a disconnect, bro. Why would she say pussy's not a reward to you? What did you say to her to make her say that?
Because she want me to start talking to other girls. I said, no.
I didn't ask you what she wanted. I asked you in the conversation, what did you say to make her say that? That's what I asked you.
No, I told her I'm not going to stop talking to other girls. Like, I get tired of one pussy after a while. Like, I told her that.
And then, so you said, I get tired of one pussy after a while, and then she said, pussy is not a reward.
Yeah.
It's a funky response. That response doesn't make no sense to what he said.
Even the way you described it,
it was talking about other stuff, but like that's.
What other stuff were you talking about?
Nah, D Money, come on, man. We've been at this for a while. I know that you leaving shit out, and you said some simp dumb shit that made her say that, bro. I know what I'm saying.
Even the way you said it, I get tired of one pussy.
I probably said some crazy shit, but I don't remember everything. This just
Conveniently, you don't remember everything that you said to make her say pussy's not a reward.
Yeah, but I told her that though, like, yo, I'm gonna fuck out of girls and I'll fuck with you. Don't worry about nothing. And she just
wait. D-Money, let me ask you a question. This woman that you having these conversations with, how long have you known her?
For 3 months. 3 months now.
3 months. And y'all are having sex?
Yeah, consistently, yeah.
Okay, so why did y'all even start talking about this?
Exactly.
Man, I made her as a girlfriend like a couple months from now because the way she is, like quality and all that. So, it was fuck with her energy. That's why.
This nigga, he don't make no sense.
What the hell is energy?
D Money, what would make y'all start talking about that? If y'all meet up to fuck, why are you having conversations about this type of shit?
Because I'll be telling her, like, I'll be trying to explain to her that.
Why are you trying to explain things to her? You're supposed to meet up, have sex, and then go about your business. What are you trying to explain to her?
He's trying to be that guy.
Just trying to I ain't trying to be that guy. I just want her to know, like, yo, you're not the only bitch. So,
but why?
You said that in the beginning. You said that in the beginning months ago, right?
That's what I'm saying. It's been 3 months, so why would you still have to bring that up?
I'm allergic to cucumbers, right? So if I'm ever over somebody's house, and a young lady makes me something to eat, and I say I'm allergic to cucumbers, do I ever expect cucumbers on my plate?
No.
Do I expect the cucumbers on my plate 3 months from now?
Man, these females are getting their emotion though. Like,
So that's what women do.
It doesn't matter. You explained it. You explained it 3 months ago. Why are you even talking about it all over again?
because she's getting in her feelings more.
So
You know, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a dumb question. So 3 months, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys spend a night together?
One time.
You know he does all that goofy stuff.
No,
It ain't just one
it's been
time.
more than one time, D Money.
no, see, I told you he's trying to be that guy.
No, it's one time.
I told you he's trying to be that guy
Other
when there's no consistency to be that guy.
I ain't trying to be
D Money, listen, young brother. And for everyone else just listening, if you have women or a woman and y'all have a fuck buddy relationship, there's fuck buddy etiquette. There's a way you should conduct yourself. You do not introduce non-sexual intimacy into fuck buddy situations. You don't do it, because what you're showing her is that you're inconsistent with your actions and the words that you say. Once you show that you're inconsistent, you're always going to have these conversations where she's asking you, so what are we? I don't like the fact that you're leaving. You're probably going to go fuck another bitch, aren't you? I bet you she probably talked to you like that.
Yup.
I mean, she can't get disrespectful. There's no way. But
No. D Money, does she talk to you like that? Yes or fucking no?
Yeah, but
Yes. Okay. Nah, we're done. We're done, bro. We're done. That's all you need to know. D Money, when you gonna start following the game for real?
I really do. Okay, listen. I will always fuck up the game by doing my own shit. My shit, like,
okay.
I might cause a little drama.
So you know you fucking up the game. Okay, cool. As long as we agree.
I know how to follow the game.
As long as we agree. Okay, cool. No problem, bro. No problem.
Okay,
you have any other questions?
I'm gonna answer your question.
You have any other questions, my nigga?
Hold on, let me answer your question first. When I start with a new girl, like once I cut off all these new girls, when I get a new girl, I'm gonna follow the game because I get drama when I don't follow the game.
Okay, great. You have any other questions, brother?
No, sir. I just thank you for the soap, the game.
All right, Dima. Hey, appreciate you, brother. It's always a teachable moment when you call in, man. We appreciate you, man. You be safe out there, all right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, peace. All right, now we got 248. 248, you're on live with the Manhood is a Skill Set show. Name, age, city. How can we help you? 248.
I ain't called in a minute.
Oh, what's up, man? 248.
What's going on? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, could you turn off the show? Do you have the show on in the background by any chance?
No.
Oh, well, your connection sucks.
Oh yeah, you have a bad connection. All right, let's
have us on speaker.
Let's see if we are you. Do you have us on speakerphone or anything like that?
Or Bluetooth?
I'm in my car. I'm driving.
Oh, he's on the car phone.
You got
running through his car system.
Okay, all right, go ahead. Let's see what happens. 718, hold on. We'll get to you. Keep your phone on mute. And 248, go ahead, bro.
So look, I just wanted to weigh in on a topic. I just caught a little bit of it, but the advice that y'all giving, you don't think that suggesting having sex with, even though I could do that, I'm coming at it from a point of, you don't think that that's lusting, that's a bad thing to do with women?
Wait. Hold on, caller, please. Hold on. Please tell us exactly what we said that you are referring to. Please tell us what we said that you are referring to, because you're all over the place. Just stay focused.
No, I'm focused. I'm saying the advice when you say
what advice?
Always have to have sex with a woman. Always having to have sex.
Okay, yeah.
You meet up, you have to have sex.
Yes.
That's not lust. That's
not lust. That's leadership. That's not lust. That's leadership. But how old are you, caller?
I'm 23.
You're not expected to understand what we're talking about. That's okay.
I mean, I know what lust is. And I'm just saying,
but lust has nothing to do with what we're talking about, brother. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
having to have sex with every woman you come across, that's not lust.
Nobody said have sex. Oh my God. What do you see? This is what that's why I asked you to stay focused. What are you talking about? Having sex every time we meet up with the women we're dealing with, or having sex with every woman we come across? Because we only said one of those. We did not say the latter. So what are you talking about? What are you trying to explain to us right now?
I'm just asking if that's a lustful point.
Okay,
No.
caller. Let me get a caller. Caller, you're confused. Okay, I'm gonna help you out. When Miles was talking about having sex, he was specifically referring to his woman. Every time I see my woman, we're having sex. What you just said is you guys are giving advice about trying to have sex with every woman you come across. We never said that.
Nope.
Ever.
Because that's flooding the market, as Steve would say.
Yeah, you're misconstruing what we're saying.
No, but how is that so? If Miles said when I'm going on a date with a woman, we have to have sex.
No, I did not say that, bro.
He still don't get it.
All right, yo. Listen, caller. Listen, do you have a question? Instead of telling us what we said, can you just get to your question, bro?
That was my question.
All right. Do you have anything else for us? Because you really not. I don't know if you really understand what we're saying. Maybe you need to hit the playback because like you said, you just caught a little bit of the show. So maybe you need to go hit the playback so you can fully understand what we're saying, bro.
Or how about this? Instead of asking us about us, how about you ask about yourself?
Yeah.
Is there something going on in your life that perhaps you're uncertain of?
Right.
No, I mean, I asked that question. I'm trying to be less lustful and not try to look at women and have sex with every woman I come across. So when I heard that advice, I kind of
you did not hear that advice.
No. All right. Hold on. So that's the question. The question is, how do I not be so lustful when I see women that I find visually appealing? Right. So you have to look within yourself and say, why do I want this? Why is one of the most powerful questions a man can ask himself. Right.
It's purpose.
Right. Because you keep asking why every time you come to an answer, because there's always a further layer and you keep digging within yourself and wonder, why do I want to have this? Why am I? Because it's not just an impulse, right? It's not just this physical thing like, oh, yeah, right. There's ties there. Guys who aren't gamed up and who know themselves very well, they got emotional ties, what I was talking about before, right? It's possible to have lustful sex. It's possible to have non-lustful sex, right? The sex that Miles and I were talking about is maintenance. It's psychological and emotional and physical maintenance for the woman.
Yes, Daddy.
But you're not going to know that, and you're not going to be able to do that if you are driven by your impulses. So what you need to do in order to be able to lead and guide your situations is to understand why you have these impulses in the first place. And it's not purely biological. There's many aspects to it.
Right.
Well, Justin, can I explain? Can I go further in detail?
Go ahead.
Well, go ahead.
So listen, I've been with my girlfriend right now for a year. You know, I'm trying to change. When we first got together, I was like, look, it's open, you know, it's what it is. But like I said, I'm trying to change who I am. I'm not trying to just be driven by lust and have to have sex with multiple women to do it. Like I'm trying to learn how to be faithful.
Okay.
So when I'm asking about what I meant when I asked y'all that it was that advice, lustful. How is it possible to deal with women in a way that I'm not always looking to have sex? I gotta fuck you. I don't have to do that shit.
Yes. But see, the difference is, and it's tough because you're young, right? When you get more seasoned, when you get more older, when you get more gamed up, you can understand what effect you can have on a woman. You can understand the influence and the depth of that influence. And then when a woman strikes your fancy, like, oh, she's interesting, and then, you know, you kind of interact a little bit, from there, you already know 10 moves ahead of how you can go about this. And it's at that point where you're like, do I want to offer this gift to her? Right? And that's when but if you're just purely driven by these impulses, it's going to be hard to do that. But I get it's hard to get to that level, you know, when you're 23 and
Right.
hormones are raging and all this
Right.
stuff. But you know, it's like you really got to get very clear on what it is that you want, right?
Mhm.
And have a reason for the want.
Mhm.
And this is what I would tell them. What you can do is, if you're going to have her in your physical presence, have a task, have something for her to do that doesn't involve fucking.
Right. Caller, how old are you? How old are you once again?
23.
23. Now, let me ask you this question, and please be honest. I'm not asking you this to insult you. I'm really trying to get you to understand. Do you think you have a good idea of who you are as a man?
I'm still learning myself.
Okay, because and the reason why I know the answer is no is because you said that when you got with your girl, it was one thing, and now you said yourself that you're trying to change who you are. So that means you're still like going through trial and error to figure out your identity. You get what I'm saying? That's the reason why you're asking these questions. You see, I want everybody to
And
notice
there's
something.
no shame in that.
And dude, that's true. I want everybody to notice something very important as a teachable moment on this call. Notice what the caller was going through was what he thought we said, and we didn't say that. I want y'all to notice that.
That's why I was at.
He said that we said something, but it wasn't what we said. It was what he heard because it is his experience at this current moment in time. So I want y'all to understand that when you know, a lot of times when you have disagreements or misunderstandings with people, you have to try to be a little bit more intelligent and objective, right? Because a lot of times people, you know, it's not that people really have a problem with you. They have a problem with something that they going through their damn self.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I tell you guys, disrespect is a choice. You think somebody's disrespecting you? No, it's just the bullshit that they going through that's coming out, and they're directing it at you, but it's really all about what's going on inside them. You get what I'm saying? So I just wanted to point that out real quick. But the bottom line is, caller, you have to really get more of a grasp on who you are as a man and get more comfortable with your identity. You understand? And right now, the woman that you're seeing right now, at some point you might have to charge it to the game as you develop and learn more about who you really are. You understand that?
Nah, I mean, we have good communication. As I'm growing, this is what I'm saying, Miles. The person
these young niggas,
I'm not trying to be that person. So just because I was a lustful person and wanted to fuck multiple women, that doesn't mean I'm still that person.
Okay, caller. Okay, here's the problem. This is what you're doing. and I got to correct you. There is nothing wrong with being a man and desiring to fuck multiple women. There is nothing wrong with it. Like Mr. Justin said, why are you doing it though? Because I'll give you an example, caller. And Lucario talked about this. If you're using sex as a conduit to elicit emotions from a woman, if you're trying to get close to a woman and you're using sex as a conduit to do that, that's a mistake. When we talk about having sex, what's that? Okay. When we talk about having sex and you talk about lusting and all that, you should just be having sex in that capacity just for the purpose of having sex. It shouldn't be used as a tool to extract some type of emotion from somebody, right? So there's nothing wrong with being a man and desiring multiple women. Now, the question would be, are your lustful tendencies interfering with your life? Is it interfering with your well-being? Is it interfering with your health? Or are you having unprotected sex? Is it fucking with your money? When you allow your quote-unquote lust for women to interfere with other things, now it's a problem. Does that make sense?
Yeah, kind of like drinking. You know what I'm saying? Like alcohol isn't yes, inherently alcohol is bad. I mean, it's literally poison.
Yes.
But it's not bad in the sense that if you have a drink every now and then, that's not going to really do anything. Okay. Right. But it's when it becomes this thing that starts dictating your choices. Like, oh, you know what? Like your friends ask you to go to the batting cages after work and you're like, no, I got to get home because you got like a cold sixer in the fridge. You know, now it's messing with your social decisions. You know what I'm saying? It's like if that's the first thing you grab in the morning versus a set of push-ups, you got a problem with alcohol. You know what I'm saying? So the same sort of thing, what Zach was talking about is that, like, if you're making decisions based upon trying to get that thing that you're after, then that's a problem. Right.
Caller,
Does that make sense?
Caller, let me ask you a question real quick. Are you on anybody's membership?
Hello?
No.
Wait. Hold on. We got 491 international call, I think. Put yourself on mute. We will get to you in a second. Just stay on the line, all right? Put yourself on mute. 491, put yourself on mute. We'll get to you. 248, are you on anyone's membership?
No.
Have you ever been on anyone's membership?
No.
So what are you really trying to accomplish then?
Again, I'm just looking for. I listen and I get game from y'all. Obviously, I take what was useful to me, and the rest I don't.
Okay.
So that's why I was just asking my question.
Listen, caller. Where you're at, you need personal advice. Okay, you're not going to extract what you need from a very general show, because it gets into asking really poignant questions that dig. Honestly, I think that you should drop the call. We appreciate you calling, but I think you should hit Miles on the back end, because this is what he deals with. Right? It sounds like you're coming to an understanding of your identity, but you don't know how to take yourself where you want to go. Internally. So I really think you just hit up Miles on the back end, and we appreciate your call.
All right, caller. Yeah, go to masculineidentitymembership.com and look at the choices and get with me on the back end, or schedule a session. Maybe we could chop up some game directly. All right, bro?
All right,
man. Take it easy. Be safe. All right, so we got 718. You're on live with the Manhood is a Skill Set show. I think this is Moses. Moses, is that you?
Yeah, it is me, man. What's going on, y'all?
Moses, man, friend to the room. What's going on with you, man? How you doing, bro?
Yeah, I just want to say this one thing, man. Women can't do that to you if you're leading the woman, man. It's really that simple. If you're leading the woman, if you have game, the woman can't tell you what the fuck to do with your dick anyway.
Facts.
Because you want to know how I know that? Because I dealt with women. They never tell me what to do with my dick.
Right.
So I just wanted to say that, man. But Miles, listen, I have a situation where it seemed like, I just met this chick. And, I met her, I think it was this past Sunday night. And then for some reason, she happened to get back to me this past Wednesday.
Okay.
And then what happened was, she said, hey, how I'm doing? I said, I'm fine. And I got straight to the point about getting together to meet.
Okay.
Which was today, right? 8 p.m. And then she said, I told her, hey, listen, let's meet at 8 p.m. at the park. She said, cool. You understand? It sounds cool. And then Thursday, she hit me up 2 times, right? And then Friday, she hit me up, which was yesterday. She hit me up again, right? But I didn't stay too long on the phone. I just kept it short. I said, hey, how you doing? She said, how I'm doing. I said, I'm good. And you? Okay, good. But listen, I'm looking forward to seeing you Saturday. I got to get off the phone. I got errands to run. So she said, okay, cool. It's her too. So she kept sending me emojis. And then Friday she hit me up again. You understand? The same thing. I said, listen, I just dismissed her off the phone. I said, listen, I'm looking forward to seeing you today at 8 p.m. I got to go. She said, her too. And then today I'm calling her to confirm of the phone. When I called her, she said, no, not she. It went straight to some kind of voicemail saying, the number, I can't remember how it goes. It says the number you dial, this person can't receive calls at this time. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Well, it could be her phone got turned off.
So can you text her?
Huh?
Can you text her?
Yeah, I just texted her.
What did you text her?
I said, hey, I'm texting you to confirm, are we still on for 8 p.m.?
Right.
I need you to hit me up by 6 p.m.
Okay, so you got till 6 p.m. and then if you don't hear from her, then it's a dub. It's a wrap.
Yep. And do not call her back or text her back.
Yeah, don't call her and text her back either.
Hatchet.
Yeah, I know that. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, so what's your question? So what's your question then, Moses?
Yeah, but in the future, if she hits me back up again, because I've been in a situation like this before, where if she hits me back up again, like, should I just kick her to the curb or just
okay?
Moses.
Wait, hold on. Kick her to the curb or give her another chance? Is that your question?
Or give her another chance.
Okay,
but the other chance is.
Well, let me say this real quick. Give me a second. Let me say this real quick. If she does not hit you up by 6, and let's say she comes back a month from now, I personally would not offer another date. She got to come straight to the crib for the date. That's just me personally, but y'all got it.
Mm-hmm. I'll say this, Moses. Do you like when a woman contacts you or calls you when you didn't warrant phone conversations in between dates?
No.
Okay. So that's the answer to your question. You're dealing with a woman that is going outside the boundaries to the point where it's getting disrespectful, because you keep telling her, "Hey, I'm looking forward to the date," and she keeps trying to reach out to you. What does that tell you?
She's an attention whore.
Okay. So why would you want to give her another chance? Does an attention whore deserve your dick?
No.
Okay, so do you have your answer?
Yes, now I get it.
Okay.
I'd like to add that all women are whores for attention.
Facts.
I've not met one woman who doesn't like attention. So they all like attention. My question is did you set up anything specific other than 8 o'clock meetup? Like, was there like, we're going here, we're doing this at 8 o'clock?
Yes, I did it the way Miles.
Right. Okay. So you said something up very specific. All right. So if she doesn't hit you back at 6, and then you just charge her. If she comes back around, then I would go with what Zag was saying. Right. You don't have to extend yourself again. Right. And you say, all right, hey, you know what? I've got some free time on this point. Come over here at that time. And that's it. And if she comes through, she comes through. If she any kind of pushback, anything other than okay, great, then just say goodbye. You know, like, you don't have to get pissed off, but I don't think you would. But just be like, all right, cool.
Yeah, never get emotional and take it personal. Don't do that.
Yeah. Right.
Shout out to Hayes with the $9.99.
All right. All right, Moses. Are you good? Or you got another question or anything?
No, I don't have any other questions because it's crazy. This is a teachable moment right here. That what y'all telling me, because this chick, the message she was sending me, she looked like a high interest woman. You understand? Off the message she was sending,
What message did she send that made her sound like a high interest woman?
She was telling me, oh, she loves me so much, sending me heart emojis,
Wait. Whoa. Where did you meet this girl? Hold on. Where did you meet her again? Sorry.
I met her at the bar.
You met her at the bar, and then you exchange information, and then you set up the date, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this Saturday is supposed to be the first date?
Yes, the first meetup. Yes.
How long did y'all talk at the bar?
No, we didn't talk much.
How long did you talk at the bar?
For like 5 minutes.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Okay, so was there any touching, any making out involved?
Yes, there was.
Okay. So that's what
Well, let me say this real quick, Miles. I just want to point out something. This is just my personal opinion. If the woman doesn't lust after you sexually, it's not high interest, in my opinion. Y'all got it.
So where is the heart emojis and all the how many emojis did she send you, bro?
Just one, but other than that, she was texting me, "Hey, love." She loved me,
How many texts? How many texts then? How many texts did she send you then?
Hold on 1 second. Let me look at it.
washing machine in the
Yeah,
background.
what the fuck going on? This nigga.
Honestly, I don't think that it really matters what a woman says in her text.
No, how many texts? How
Hello?
many texts, Moses?
Like 8 between.
See, I'm not fucking with her. I'm not fucking with her.
That's what I'm saying. Let me tell you something. Even if she hit me back later, I'm not giving her a chance to come by. She's crazy. That's a fucking psycho bitch.
Okay. And if she really said I love you, you can't fuck with her.
Moses, when all right, so it's today's Saturday. When did you meet her at the bar?
I met her Saturday night.
So it's
pretty
been
much was Sunday because it was 2 in the morning.
So it's been basically a week.
Yes, because when I contacted her that Sunday, she didn't answer. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna call her back. And
so she texted you every day this week, or well, like how 8 texts? How many texts came in per day? Would you say?
Are you talking about the text message she sent or me?
No, she sent you 8 texts. I'm asking how many texts, like, how many texts per day did she send you, or did she send all these texts in one day?
Like she sent me probably 4 texts on Thursday, and then 4 texts yesterday.
Okay,
that's too much. That's too
much. Justin, get on mute. Justin, get on mute.
I got it.
Yeah. So, bro,
my bad.
Me personally, you good? Me personally, when I let a woman know that I'm not really trying to make too much contact before the date, and then they still purposefully reach out to me and try to call me, I take that as a sign of disrespect and not following my leadership. That's how I look at it. You understand? Once I see stuff like that, I don't play games with those type of women, because I see that you're already not following my fucking lead. If you text me and I say, hey, what's going on? Hope you're having a good day. Looking forward to seeing you on Saturday. See you then. That's me leading the conversation to let you know that I have no interest in speaking to you until fucking Saturday. Now, if she still texts me back, that's her ignoring my cues. Okay? That's not the type of woman that you give a chance to come into your domain and get sexual attention from you, no matter when they call you back.
Not only that, Miles. How I look at it is, if I gave her explicit instructions that I'll see you Saturday and she calls me or texts me, this is how I look at that action. She's thinking to herself, oh, he gonna try to fuck me, but he won't call me and talk to me. Oh, hell no, he gonna get on his phone and talk to me. That's how I look at it.
That's disrespect. That's what I'm saying. What the fuck who's typing?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought that was you, Justin. My bad.
No, I've been mute.
That was you. All right. So Moses, bro, your best bet is if she don't hit you back by 6 for the date. Truthfully, situations like this never, in my book, in my experience, they never work out. But if she don't hit you back by 6, if she don't hit you back by 6, brother, trust me, you dodged the fucking bullet. She's crazy.
Well, there's also inconsistency in the way that she communicates. She's very inconsistent in a way, because when he reaches out to her, he's waiting all the time. But when she wants to talk.
And another thing, Moses, if y'all was kissing and touching and all this shit, why you ain't try to smash that night?
Well, I tried. You know, it's crazy. I tried to, Miles. But what happened was fucking friends was on a fucking way. You know.
Okay, so the friends was cop blocking.
I mean,
I'm curious. Moses, family. What did you say exactly to her where she got the notion you was trying to pull her out the spot? What did you say exactly?
When I approached her, you know.
No. Listen to the question.
No, listen to the question.
Moses, listen to the question.
Yeah.
Because you saying you tried. So did you actually try? Did you verbalize your desire to want to fuck her? Did you express that to her?
Yes.
How?
What did you say?
I said, hey, you know, I see you looking at me. You got a sexy lips, and I think we should get out of here. You know, come to my place so I could really get sexual with you. That's what I said to her.
And she said,
well, not not today because of her friends, but we could definitely set that up.
Okay.
Okay. I got to say something. Gentlemen, if you've already talked about sex with a woman and she's down, you don't offer a date. Don't offer no date. The only time you offer a date is if that's what you're doing.
Right.
But once you express a desire to fuck her and she comes across like she's in agreement, but she just can't do it that night,
right?
That's when you give her the number. Hey, this what's up. Why don't we do this? Why don't you call me tomorrow morning when you wake up? We'll set it up tomorrow night. And when you set it up, you get right. You got to be consistent in your message to women. If you bring up sex and she seems like she down, she just can't do it that day, no dates. It's straight to fucking after that.
Set it up for tomorrow. Nah, you're right, Zach. You totally right about that. Because you basically already did the Insta date. Because you said you was chilling. You said you was making out with her and all of this, touching and all this stuff, right? That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you basically already had the date. So K-Zach, right? You should have set it up to fuck like the next day or the following day, or sometime sooner. And instead of seeing her Saturday and waiting all the way back to Saturday for another date, if she was, if y'all was already getting hot and heavy physically, then that's the alley-oop to set up the smash. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. But what's crazy was she didn't, when I called her the next, when I hit her up the next day, right? What happened was she didn't answer. She just chose to get back to me like by Wednesday. Wait.
I gotta make sure I'm clear on the timeline. Hold on. So you hit her up. How many days passed before she responded to that?
She got back to me this past Wednesday.
So he hit her up you hit her up Sunday, basically, right? That's what you said?
Yeah.
Right. So they met Saturday night into Sunday. He hit her up Sunday in the daytime. She didn't get back to him till Wednesday. I'm telling you.
Yeah, she done. She
text bombed you on Thursday and Friday. Bro, nah, bro. Nah.
She don't want to fuck you, bro.
Nah, just drop it. Just drop it.
Yeah, Moses, leave that alone, bro. Trust me.
Yeah.
You good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pretty much block her and just move on.
No, you don't need to block her. Don't
be emotional about it.
She's not coming back for you to. She's probably not coming back to experience the blockage.
Don't block her yet. See if she hits you up. See if she.
The only time you should block someone, you don't block someone because they're not interested in you. You block someone because they've become disrespectful or dangerous.
Exactly.
That's the only time you need to block somebody, right? When they're expressing psychopathic behaviors or they're not respecting boundaries.
Right, like asking you for money and they don't fucking know you.
That's actually emotional.
Yeah.
Moses, hold on real quick.
Look, I'm about to get off of here.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
I understand.
Bro,
I deserve for y'all to become like,
bro.
Hello?
Who's on the other side? Is there another caller?
Y'all come at me that way,
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. We got all right,
Hello?
Moses.
Hello?
All right, Moses. We appreciate you, man. Thanks for the call. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Moses. All right, so we got 491. You on live with the man who is a skill set show. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Is this me?
That's
It's
you.
you.
Yes. Name, age, city. Name, age, city.
Yes, it's Nicolo Berlin, 31.
51. Okay. And
Was
what?
geht, Alter?
30, I think he said 31.
31. And where are you calling from?
Nicola.
Yeah, Berlin. Yeah, Berlin.
Oh, Berlin. All right. What's going on, bro?
Was geht?
Okay. So, I just emailed Kay Zagan about the consultation, and is it possible to get a consultation?
Yes, of course.
Okay, that would be great. So, can you respond to my email when you have time, or?
Yes, as soon as we get done with the show, I'll respond to your email and we can set it up.
Okay, because I emailed you some time ago, but I got no response.
Okay. Well, now that we're talking, I got you. As soon as we get done here, I'll respond and we'll set it up.
Okay.
Within the next day or so, we'll set it up.
Okay, all good. So right now I want to ask. Basically, something happened with this chick. Okay, I was dating. Basically, she behaved badly
and I didn't really know how to handle this. I don't know if this is in topic with the stream that you guys are doing right now, but how do I handle this situation?
Okay, you said she behaved badly. Can you give us some context? What did she do exactly or say?
Yeah, so the thing is, it happened last week, and I don't exactly recall what happened right now, but yeah, so I can remember right now.
Caller, that's okay. That's okay, actually. It's all right. Is this like, are you still seeing this girl, or you guys broken up?
No, so no, we're not seeing each other because
okay, so sorry, all right, wait. If you're no longer seeing each other, hang on. If you're no longer seeing each other, then the question is irrelevant. If you're no longer interacting with this person anymore, your question is irrelevant. Now, moving forward, anytime that someone does something or a woman does something that you're interacting with at a romantic level, you check that behavior immediately and you let them know in your way that that behavior is not allowed. Right? So you have to do some study and learn about negative and positive reinforcement. So on top of checking behavior you don't like, you need to positively reinforce the behavior you do like. And this requires both, on both ends, it requires verbal recognition and physical recognition. Okay? So let's say she does something that you don't like. You verbally recognize it right away. You address it right away. And then depending on what it is, there is a consequence for that. That's either maybe a reduction in your time or, oh, remember that date that I said we were going to go on? Yeah, that's being pushed back. Okay. Or if it's very severe, you're no longer part of my life anymore. Okay. The positive side. Okay. She does something you really like. Okay. You make verbal recognition of that, and then you positively reinforce that with things. So you have to know what she's about and what she's like, but maybe it's a little gift. Maybe it's taking her somewhere. Maybe it's showing her this really cool exhibit at a museum. Maybe it's taking her on a date. Maybe it's right. So, and when you do these things, Miles was talking about earlier in the show, Pavlov, it sets these things up. So then you do this consistently and you start weeding out behavior that you don't like and encouraging behavior you do like. And then you start thinking, oh, even on a subconscious level, if I keep doing this thing, I get rewards. I get his attention. I get his dick. I get little gifts. I get whatever, I get to go places with him. I get his time, right? I get his respect. So, and then if I don't do these things, then I get more of those positive things too. And I don't have to listen to him, lecturing me or punishing me.
Look, caller.
Okay. So I have a question. I followed you, but I have a question. So what does the positive reinforcement has to do with the actual bad behavior? Like how would you?
Okay. Listen. Okay, caller.
In a bad behavior situation.
Okay, caller. What Justin was talking about, and all men need to pay attention to this. Whenever you deal with women, you need to have consequence, reward, right? Whenever she does something that's not to your liking, then the consequence, like you said, it could be just verbal, where you just let her know, hey, don't do that shit again. But also, I will caution guys with this. If a woman does something, because sometimes women do shit and they don't feel like it's disrespectful, so you got to let them know. There also needs to be situations where she's contrite, where she's acknowledging your dissatisfaction. Because the last thing you want to do is check a woman and she's like, man, you're tripping. You're making a big deal out of nothing. See, that's a problem. That chick probably got to go, right? So what Justin is talking about is reward. Whenever she does something to your liking, you're basically giving her validation, right? You're letting her know, you're showing her a debt of gratitude for the fact I see you. You moving in the way I like, you're doing the things the way I like. I'm acknowledging this, right? So every step of the way when you deal with women, you're always acknowledging them. You're either acknowledging the things they do to your satisfaction or the things they do to your dissatisfaction. Does that make sense?
But it can't be emotional though.
Yeah, I get it.
On either side, you must remain emotionally neutral, not positive, right? When the things are good, not negative when things are bad. You remain neutral constantly, okay? Because that means you can't be thrown off your square. So it's like if there's some sort of infraction that you're trying to correct or you're trying to check or you're punishing, okay, it can't come from a place of your feelings being hurt. It has to actually come from a place of principle, right? Like you go into a restaurant and you are being belligerent, right? The maitre d' isn't going to throw you out because they're upset. They're going to throw you out because you're breaking the rules of the establishment.
Right.
They're probably calm as a cucumber. They don't care. It's not affecting them, right? You're just disturbing the peace of the establishment. So that means you got to go, right? It's the same sort of thing. When you check woman, it's not based on your feelings. It's based on your principles, the rules of the land, right? That's how it gets done.
So can I ask, what's your YouTube channel? What's your name? Or how can I find you on YouTube?
Just look up the Dominance Academy. There's links in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we have some subs? Put some more links in the chat for Justin's channel.
Appreciate that. But that said, I apologize for cutting in like this, but I actually have to get going. Caller, just hold on 1 second. I actually have to get going. But it was a pleasure chatting with you guys, chopping up game once again. Zagging, Miles, and I'll catch you guys soon. All right, chat.
Yes,
thank you for
enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Chilling with us. All right, peace.
All right, be safe. Take it easy. All right.
Caller, that's Mr. Justin. He has a YouTube channel called Dominance Academy. He also teaches BDSM and things like that.
What's that?
I said he has a YouTube channel called Dominance or Academy. I believe he also has a website, Dominance Academy. He also teaches BDSM and things of that nature, sexual submission and stuff like that.
BDSM.
Oh my God.
Bondage.
You doing too much. You're doing too much, Zach.
Okay, all right, let's go, man.
Yeah.
No, okay. So I have a question. So what do you do when you're supposed to check the behavior, you don't have time? I know it sounds fucked up, but
what do you mean you don't have time? What do you mean?
Right now, I have a sickness, so I couldn't really. I didn't know how to deal with it, and I said, okay, we'll talk later or something. So she got really emotional about that, and she started calling me. Okay, although I blocked her on WhatsApp and stuff like that, she started calling me. So how I know it sounds stupid, but I because I didn't have time or I didn't have the energies to deal with it kind of stuff.
Okay.
So how do you deal with that situation in this case? And when you're supposed to check, but you just don't have time or you don't have.
Okay, hold on, caller. We got you, Miles. You want to go ahead and grab that one first?
Huh?
You want to grab it? Or you good?
Yeah. Caller, if you don't have time or the dexterity to manage dealing with a woman, then it sounds like you have some work to do for yourself, bro. Like, why are you dealing with women when you can't even manage them? It sounds like you're at a loss. What's going on with you?
What do you mean at a loss?
You are unable to manage the situations that you're putting yourself in. So you're not able to operate optimally. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I got sick. It's not my fault. I got sick, and I just didn't have time to deal with it.
Okay. What do you mean? What do you mean you got sick and you didn't have time? Tell us what the fuck you mean, please.
Yeah. So I got sick.
What was the sickness? What was the sickness?
In the same time.
What was the sickness, sir?
Post-COVID.
Post-COVID.
Yes.
Okay. So
it's when you get COVID symptoms after COVID.
Okay. So if you knew you had those ailments, why not just stay by yourself for a few days? Why invite the woman? Why spend time with the woman?
That's what I thought. I know. That's what I did now because I blocked her because I just couldn't deal with all her requests and things and emotions. Just couldn't deal with all her things. That's why. But
so listen, caller. Look at this. You know what your situation is? You are trying to clean up spilt milk. Okay, we're not the guys that you come to after you already fucked up the situation. We're the guys that you come to learn how to how to maintain a good situation, not to fix a bad situation. Do you understand that?
Yeah, okay, but I mean,
listen. No. Listen. Was your girl disrespectful before you caught COVID? Yes or no?
At times.
Exactly.
Of course.
That's what I'm talking about. No. Stop. You chose to deal with a disrespectful woman, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't come to us because you choose to deal with fucked up females. We're not here to tell you how to check women who you know are already fucked up. We're here to tell you to understand who you are as a man and choose healthy females to get into relationships with. So
caller, this is what you have to understand.
Females do fucked up shit.
No. See, caller. Look, let me explain something to you. And this is what Miles is trying to say. And I need all guys to listen. You guys think that shit is normal. You think it's normal for a woman to get emotional and say disrespectful shit to you. She got a slick mouth. You know what I'm saying? You ask her to do something. She's talking back to you. She's giving you pushback on everything. That's not normal behavior. It's not. The problem with our society is we have normalized dealing with women who are disrespectful and to say, maybe she had a bad day. Oh, this is just how females are. No, arguing is not normal. Having a toxic relationship, having a drama-filled relationship, that shit is not normal.
Exactly. Caller, who told you that women do fucked up shit? Who told you that?
I mean, I just think it's reality. I mean, they don't come out of the blue perfect for you and your program or whatever.
No. All right, so here's the thing. You've worked before, right? You have a job or you've had a job before?
Yeah, of course.
No. Please don't talk. Just answer the questions. I'm taking you somewhere so you can learn something. So you've had a job, right? When you first get the interview and everything like that, and you shake hands, they tell you what time to come in, right? And they tell you what time you need to be there. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, so they let you know all the information you need to know to be a productive employee, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Everybody at the job is usually a productive employee, correct?
I mean, usually.
I already said that. So the answer is yes, right? Now, if any one of those employees starts to come in late or they stop being a productive employee, what happens to those people?
They get fired.
Exactly. The boss doesn't sit there and complain and say, hey, well, sometimes employees do fucked up shit. No, the fucking boss gets rid of them. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
I get it, but
do you? No.
But
do
you want to keep them there? How do you do that in a productive way so that they become what you want to?
Caller. What type of boss?
You can just kick
Stop. What kind of boss keeps a fucked up employee? What kind of boss keeps an employee who is not productive in his company? What kind of boss does that? Is he a good boss or a bad boss?
I get the point.
Is he a good boss?
My point that
Stop.
people is not exactly ready for you.
No. Is he a good boss or a bad boss? The type of boss who keeps an unproductive employee employed at his company. Is he a good boss or a bad boss?
A bad boss.
Okay, you are a bad fucking boss. You're trying to hold on to a woman who is disrespectful and who brings stress to your life. She's probably the reason why you started to catch after COVID symptoms in the first fucking place. Get rid of her, sir.
So
get rid of her. Stop. This is what you don't understand. Get rid of this woman. Learn who you are and find a woman who is compatible with who you are. No woman is a perfect woman. No woman is a good woman. A woman is only good when you train her to be a woman for you. But you have to first know who the fuck you are. You don't know who you are, sir. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
But you just said, I understand what you're saying, but you said when you train her. But so it kind of contradicts what you're saying. You said I should train her. How?
Okay, all right. Let me get my. Okay, so caller, listen, brother, caller, listen. So when he's talking about training her, as a man, I want all guys to listen to this. If you don't know your masculine identity, shout out to Marla for that. If you don't know your identity, if you don't have no structure in your life, if you don't have no program for a woman to follow, you can't train her. You can't train her. You have to have structure in your life. You have to have a program for a woman to follow. So when you meet that woman, you are already training her how to conduct herself in your life. I can assure you, caller.
I agree.
No, hold on. Let me finish.
What your program is.
Caller, listen. We're gonna get to that. Just let me finish my spiel. When you very first, and also, gentlemen, you have to have standards and principles. And caller, you have to be the type of guy you only deal with women on your terms. You do not make accommodations for women to be in your life. You do not negotiate with them to be in your life. If they're gonna come into your life, they're gonna deal with you strictly on your terms. The problem is, and this is probably you allowed her to come into your life, and at some point she pushed her agenda on you, right? So from the very beginning, she saw that you were flexible, right? And masculine men, we're not flexible at all, right? But she saw you were flexible. So what she probably did was she probably called you all the time, text you all the time. When you didn't respond to her call in a timely fashion, she probably argued with you. When you didn't respond to her text in a timely fashion, she probably argued with you. Am I close to the truth?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Hey, caller, how do you think? Caller, caller, stop. Yeah. How does Kay Zagan know that? And you're in a whole nother fucking country. How would he know that?
Because he has more experience. Okay.
So if we have more experience, don't you think you should listen to what we're saying?
I'm listening to what you're saying, but I'm also want to date more women. I want to get rid of being fixed with this woman. Like I propose
caller,
kind of like an open relationship.
No, caller, stop. Get rid of her, sir. You just said, what if you don't know what your program is? You know what you just said? You literally just said that you don't know who you are. Therefore, you have to get rid of that woman because you don't even know who you are. So how does she know who you are? That's why she's disrespecting you, because you don't have an identity. You have to get rid of her. You have to get rid of her.
I get your point, but I don't have everything figured out in my life.
Okay, I don't exactly. You don't have everything figured out, so get rid of her. You can't be with her, bro. She's not good for you. She's gonna continue to disrespect you and stress you out. Lord Jefferson with the 279 Cash App says, shout out to y'all, man. Goddamn. Caller, don't you understand what we're saying? Don't you understand? Why do you want to hold on to this woman so fucking bad, bro?
No, it's not that I don't want. I'm just trying to understand how to deal with it, because sometimes
you don't have to deal with it.
No, caller, get rid of her. Get rid of her. That's what we're telling you. Take her out of your life. It's
not
over.
that easy. She calls me.
All right. Okay, great, bro. Look, I've given you all the advice I can give you, my brother. I've given you all the advice I could give you. The only thing I can say to you, go to masculineidentitymembership.com or go to badboymembership.com or go to manhoodisaskillset.com and try to get with us on the back end, bro, because we can't help you here. We just can't help you here.
Can I ask a last question?
All right, go ahead.
No, I appreciate the help. Can I ask a last question?
Go ahead, caller. Go ahead.
This is the guy who called asking about parties, how to do parties. So I know this
we had a consultation, right? We had a consultation, and I got the same. See, I don't want to reveal too much because the consultations are supposed to be confidential. But caller, you're gonna have to schedule another consultation, okay?
All right, I'll see what I can do. But can I ask you a question about the parties?
Please. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so I now got this list of people. I got like a couple of hundred. No, I'm lying. Okay, I got like 100. So, and I'm trying to grow this list. Okay, and I want to find a place or like a club where to do this. Do you have any tips or like where to find a place to do this?
A place to do what? A place to do what? What are you talking about?
To throw these parties.
A place, a venue. You got to get a venue or something.
They got event halls everywhere.
Yeah, you gotta rent an event or a venue. Find any venue. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, just go online and Google party venue or something like that.
Bro, again, consultations are confidential, so I don't want to say nothing. But
yeah, I feel you. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you try to help these dudes out, and they just don't listen to the advice because they're not ready. Okay, and let me just say this about guys that have trouble listening to the advice. This is what you guys want to do, and this is why you struggle. You want to keep your old way of doing things and sprinkle a little what we're saying on top of your old way of doing things. Right. No, you need to get rid of your mindset and let us come in and help you build that back up again. You cannot do your old way of doing things because it ain't been working for you. You got to scrap that shit.
All right. 609, you're on the Manhood is a Skill Set show. Name, age, city. How can we help you? 609.
Hey, what's up, y'all? You know, it's Rudy from Jersey, and I'm 22.
All right, what's going on, man? What's your question? How can we help you, bro?
Yeah, first of all, that caller, my goodness, y'all niggas should get paid more. I don't know how y'all deal with that shit.
Nah, I told niggas the one-on-one consultations is going up by the end of the year. I'm telling you. But go ahead, bro.
You better, bro. You better. So anyway, bro, my question is, I'm gonna make this short. Miles, you always talk about be grateful for your life and everything, right? And I agree that shit does help, right?
Right.
But my only question is, how do you be grateful for your life, grateful for the things you have, but at the same time, you want more in life? Like, you don't want to settle. Like, you still have more dreams that you want to accomplish. So how do you be grateful for what you have, and at the same time, you want more?
What you're fucking up is that you think that being grateful means being content. Do you understand what I'm saying? I didn't say be content. I didn't say to be content and stay where you are. I said to be grateful, meaning that you appreciate everything that is happening in your life right now. And there are things that are happening in your life that will give you connections to your next level if you fully appreciate them. For example, I've always remembered this as a photographer coming up in the game. Every photographer I ever asked, I said, what is the best equipment that you can have as a photographer? You know what every photographer always told me? The best equipment is the equipment that you have. So what they're saying is that until you can take what you have and add and appreciate it so much so that you can add creativity and you can network and you can do projects and you can do multiple photo shoots and produce as much as you can produce with what you already have right now. Until you can do that, it makes no sense for you to get to your next level because you don't appreciate what you have now. You understand that?
Got it.
So you're talking about being content. I didn't say be content. I said to be grateful.
I know.
Be grateful. So being grateful means you're going to see the greatness in everything you have now. And those are the things that are going to inspire and propel you to your next level.
Right. Because when you're grateful, you realize how special, how good you have it. So therefore, you know you could get more because of how good you have it and how special you are.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you, man. I just needed help with that little mix up because between hearing you talk about being grateful and between watching Lucario's motivational video where he talks about usually people who you can never be truly happy if you always wanted more and more and more. I just needed help with that little mix up. So I thank you for that, bro.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I'll give you one more. I'll give you one more example. There's a guy out there. Okay. Have you ever heard of the story of the two shoe salesmen?
No.
Okay. Here's the story. And this is for everybody. There's two shoe salesmen. They come into a town. They ride into a town. It's the Old West, right? Two shoe salesmen. What they do is they sell shoes. Now, salesman number one, he comes in. They ride into the town and they chilling at the bar and he's looking around, and nobody has on any shoes. Everybody's walking through the town barefoot. And salesman number one says, God damn, man, I ain't gonna make no money in this fucking town because ain't nobody wearing any fucking shoes. You know what? I'm out. And then he gives salesman number two, he shakes his hand and he's like, nigga, I'm out of here, bro. I'm out of here. And ain't nobody wearing no fucking shoes in this town. I'm gone. Salesman number two sat there and continued drinking his drink, right? Salesman number one, he traveled a bunch of different towns and went all around the place. And then like months and months later, he came back. And guess what he saw? He saw salesman number two shoe company. And it was the biggest, richest fucking company in the whole fucking town. And everybody had on a pair of his fucking shoes. And he came in there and he said, yo, salesman number two, what the fuck happened? He was like, after you left, I said to myself, I'm going to make a killing in this fucking town because ain't nobody wearing no fucking shoes. So here's the difference. Salesman number one looked around and he was negative about what he saw. Salesman number two looked at the same shit and became a fucking millionaire. Do you understand?
Yeah. And you know what's funny? I heard Lucario mention that story a little bit too. So
yeah, I know you heard that story before.
No, I just forgot about it. But when you explained it, I'm like, oh, hold on. I remember Lucario talked about that before.
Exactly.
So, yeah. Oh, okay.
So that's what think about grateful. Grateful means that you see the greatness in everything. You get what I'm saying? That's what grateful means. Gratitude. You see greatness and you see greatness where other people don't. Therefore, you can figure out a way to add to your shit. You can figure out a way to be successful. You can figure out a way to get to that next level. You can figure out a way to get anything you want out of this world. Why? Because you're grateful. You can see the positive. You can see opportunity where others can't. That's what it's about.
And you know what's crazy? Miles? In the fucking game seminar where you and KK Zag was at, I watched it on the membership, right? By the way, great job, guys. Gotta give y'all a hand of applause for
yes,
that.
Yes, sir.
You without saying too much information, you niggas get on the Bad Boy membership if y'all want to hear that. But without saying too much information, over there you said something very, very interesting. You said in the book on how to have sex with two women a day, I think you said y'all sold like what, 6 books?
Five.
Yeah, 5 books.
Yep.
And you said you looked at the perspective like, damn, we sold 5 books, bro. That means we could sell 1,000 more.
Right.
And you said that another nigga would have looked at it and said, damn, we only sold 5 books. What the fuck, bro?
Exactly.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
So you being grateful for that is why you was able to be more successful and be where you're at now.
Exactly.
So that all makes sense.
Exactly.
Yeah, that all makes sense, man.
Yes, sir.
But once again, thank y'all for the advice. Great job on the documentary. And Kay Zagan, I loved what you said in the documentary about being consistent. As a man, you got to be consistent as well. Because that's one thing I always lacked throughout my life as well. So I love the fact that you mentioned that.
Yep.
Well, even the last caller from Berlin, he lacks consistency. That's why he has issues in his relationship.
Exactly. He lacks consistency.
Yeah, yeah, bro. He need to get more consultation. Like.
Facts. Yeah, for real.
If he's still thinking like that. But yeah, though, y'all. Anyway, I gotta go now. Thank y'all so much for the advice.
Yes, sir.
By the way, I'm gonna be in Vegas, so y'all gonna catch me there in Vegas.
All right.
We back to Vegas.
Appreciate you, man. See you in Vegas, bro. Can't wait to shake your hand, brother.
Yeah. By the way, see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna tune in for the Real Game No Theory show.
Yes,
That's my favorite show.
Doubt. No doubt.
Yes, sir. All right, bro. All right, man. You be safe out there. See you in Vegas, brother.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, calling.
All right, I'm gonna kill these lines because it's about
all
to.
Right. So we got a question. I'm gonna answer the shit. We're about to be out. How do you avoid resentment and having to sleep with someone even if you don't feel like it in a long-term relationship? Well, my thing is, if you don't enjoy sleeping with your woman, why is she your woman? You know what I'm saying? Because if you're sexually attracted to the person you're in a relationship with and you thoroughly enjoy the sex, why would you resent having sex?
Wait, how to avoid resentment in having to sleep with someone if you don't feel like it in a what is a LTR?
Long-term relationship.
Oh, I hate these fucking abbreviations. Long-term relationship. Oh man, that sounds like you got into a relationship you wasn't supposed to get into. BBL.
That's what it sounds like to me too. That's what it sounds like to me too.
And I'm telling you, that's the reality for like 85-90% of niggas out here, bro. That's the reality for most niggas out here, bro. The vast majority of motherfuckers, y'all in relationships and marriages that shouldn't have happened. And
exactly. And then y'all get mad at women when shit go left.
Exactly.
So this is the last question. He says, how do you get over a woman? I know I shouldn't have her on my mind. Well, the reason why you can't get over her is because you got into the relationship based on your feelings and emotions. So anything and everything about her is based on your emotions. Y'all, look, let me tell y'all something. I don't need to love a chick to get into a relationship with her. Shout out to Patrice O'Neal. I can just like her a lot. You know what I'm saying? This is what he said. Me liking her and her loving me is the perfect formula. I really live my life like that. I can just like you a lot. And what made me get into the relationship from a pragmatic standpoint is you fit my life. Whatever I got going on, you fit in seamlessly. That's why I don't need to love you. Chicks would get mad at me. It just feels like you don't love me. I don't. I just like you a lot. Why I gotta love you for? You know what I'm saying? I'm with you. I mean, I chose you. Why I gotta love you for?
I'll answer the get her done. I'll answer your question like this. Notice he says how to get over a woman. The reason why you're trying to get over a woman is because you put the woman over you. You understand?
Bars.
You're trying to get over a bitch because you put the bitch over you. Think about that part. Think about focusing on yourself. Put yourself on top, and then you don't have to worry about getting over nobody because nobody will be over you. You understand? Focus on yourself. That's how you deal with anything in life.
Why y'all act like all these relationships are fucking permanent?
Yeah.
Look, when y'all get into these relationships, you have to understand all of them have an expiration date. Every last one of them. It's gonna end at some point. Like I always say, enjoy the situation until it's no longer enjoyable, either for you and or the woman. Once it's no longer enjoyable, there's nothing to get over. Like Pimp C said, the thrill is gone. Once the thrill is gone, you move on. The chick, the reason why she's on your mind is probably because you're having trouble attracting other women. Because if you had options, you wouldn't give a fuck about that chick.
And that's why you're having trouble attracting other women, right? Because in your mind, because you have her on a pedestal, every woman you meet, if you're out meeting women, right, you're comparing her to her. And the comparison causes you to not like any of the new women that you're meeting. So it fucks up the possible chemistry that you might have with any of the new women. You understand? Again, I swear I wish I could create a pedestal store, you know, like y'all niggas just love pedestalizing these bitches, bro. Like, man,
it will sell out.
I would be a fucking millionaire day one. Day one.
There you go.
Day one.
With that being said, you got anything you want to plug before we get out this bitch?
Oh, hell yeah. So guys, go to Miles in the Game on Instagram, hit the link, and you could use the link to get your 25% off. Also, we got the link right here, the Eventbrite link to get the Game Kings 2 Definition of a Man seminar in Vegas. Mr. Justin will be there, K-Zag will be there, Jay Roman gonna be there, Taekwondo gonna be there, all guests of honor, and then our speakers are gonna be King Dre, Steve the Dean, Mr. 1950, and Afi Kingdom, hosted by Lucario and yours truly. So make sure you guys get your stuff, man.
That's an all-star lineup. I don't know if guys understand that. That's a dope lineup.
I'm telling you, imagine the Q&A. You got King Dre, Afi Kingdom, Steve the Dean, and Mr. 1950 answering your fucking questions. Like, come on, bro. It's going to be super ridiculous, man. If y'all niggas ain't there, I don't know what y'all doing, bro. But get your tickets, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, it's going to be Vegas, September 3rd. Man, it's going to be a
Labor Day weekend. Get your tickets. Get them hotel rooms. You cannot be waiting because already the price probably went up from now versus what it was when they announced it back in April. So don't wait until like fucking August and be trying to get shit. It's gonna be a problem. On that note, we out this motherfucker. Enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday. Tomorrow, 11 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time, 12 o'clock Eastern. Real Gano Theory. We out this motherfucker.